Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to Go with Yin Yoga. Today's Yin Yoga practice is going to help you balance the lower chakras. Balancing your lower chakras can help you get stuff done. So gather up all the props you may need. I suggest all the props you have. And come and join me on your mat. You can be seated in an easy seat as I am, up on a bolster or block or some blankets. You could be laying down on your back or your stomach. Really, it's up to you, wherever you feel most comfortable. We're just going to take a few minutes to go ahead and tune in while I tell you about a few things about this practice. So begin to notice what you see around you. Notice what you feel. Maybe the clothes touching your skin. Maybe a breeze if you're outside like I am. Notice what you hear. What you hear far away. And then begin to notice the sounds that are close to you. And go ahead and close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. If not, just let them close part way and just softly unfocus a bit, taking everything inside. Let's begin by taking 3 cleansing breaths. And that's inhaling through the nose and then just sighing it out through your mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Let everything that came before this moment just wash away. Inhale. Exhale. Release all tensions. And one final inhale through your nose. And exhale. Release anything you don't need. And then just let your breath return to normal and just listen to what I have to tell you. Today, physically, you'll be working on your back, your hips, a little bit on your hamstrings as well. The intention I am offering to you today, and it's just that, an offering, is balancing your lower chakras. And if you'd like to set your own intention, now is a great time to do that. And we'll revisit that when we're in Savasana. And I would like to read you this quote now. The true potential to clear your chakras exists in the conscious awareness of the present moment. And that was said by, or written, I'm not sure which, Della Reside. As we move through this practice, I would love it if you would ask yourself in each pose, or notice what you are aware of right there in that moment, and that could be physically, that could be energetically, it could be mentally, and it could be emotionally. If you are seated upright, come off of your prop. Put it off to one side. You may want to grab a blanket if you have it. I decided not to bring mine out. Bandit, sweetie, gotta move. Come on, sweetheart. There you go. And just come and lay onto your stomach. Forehead can come onto your hands. Elbows are out to either side of the mat. On your next inhale, go ahead and bend your left knee. Bring it so that your thigh is coming out from the hip. That's where you may need the padding of your blanket underneath that leg. Foot is flexed. And just see if you can relax into half frog. Asking yourself, what do I feel right here, right now? With every exhale, just feel yourself relaxing more and more into the support of the earth. And last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and straighten that left leg back out behind you. And just pause here, make a few breaths. Notice if you feel a difference from side to side. Maybe you feel a little electricity kind of pulsating through your leg, the one that we've just worked. And then let's move to the second side. So bending your right leg so that the knee is coming out from the hip, thigh is parallel to the short end of your mat, foot is flexed, half frog on the second side. Are you aware of any differences on this side versus our first side? Maybe you can find that it's a little easier to relax your muscles on the second side, and maybe not. Release any tension you may feel in your glutes, your shoulders, your forehead, your jaw. Last couple of breaths here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and straighten that right leg out behind you. And once again, just notice what you feel. And staying in contact on your belly, on your mat, you can go ahead and bend your elbows, bringing your torso upright. Elbows are approximately under your shoulders, not completely, and you may want them forward a little bit. If you have a prop, like a couple of blankets or a bolster, I will suggest that you come onto that roughly around your navel center. Chakras are not something that we balance one time, and that's it. Chakra stands for wheel. It's an energetic vortex of energy within our body. So not something you can really lay your hands on or see. But our body is never, or at least not for very long, in homeostasis and balance. We're always seeking that balance. So this is a sort of practice you can come back to many times. If your neck is uncomfortable, it's okay to let your head drop down towards the earth. And you might want to take your attention, your focus, to the space between your eyebrows if you do. Let the shoulders relax again. Let the glutes soften. If there's anywhere you're holding on to tension, see if you can relax even just 10% more. Last couple of breaths here. Begin to press into your palms, walk them back towards your body, lifting up into a tabletop position briefly. Any props you may have been using, go ahead and put to one side. And then again, just lay down on your belly, take one hand on top of the other, elbows pointing out, and just feel and notice. What am I aware of in this moment right now? Just a few breaths here. And then slowly take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself back up and then press back. Wide-legged child's pose. Again, you can take one hand on top of the other. And just let everything release for a few breaths here. And again, press into your palms, slowly bring your torso upright. It's okay to face the short end of your mat. I'm going to face the long end so you can see what I'm doing. Again, I'm going to suggest that you sit up on the edge of a prop, just to allow your hips to relax. And grab a couple of blocks. Bring the soles of your feet together. And allow the knees to come out to either side. And then grab one of those blocks, put it underneath one thigh, and the other underneath the other thigh. And allow your thighs to rest on top. Go ahead and grab those feet. Begin with a straight spine. Slowly allow your head to point down towards the earth. If you have back problems, you may want to stay with that straight spine. You will still get plenty of benefit out of this pose. But if you have no back problems, go ahead and begin to let your shoulders release and let your back round. Noticing how you feel in this moment, right here, right now. It's one of the things I really love about Yin Yoga. It helps us really notice what's going on when we're in stillness. And that is something that can be so powerful anytime you are stuck in traffic. You're waiting online at the store. You can think back to the times that you have held these poses, knowing that you can do it, knowing that there can be magic when you allow yourself to relax into the present moment. And perhaps you'd like to go a little deeper. Allow your back to round a bit more. Allow the forehead to point down towards the mat. Just emptying out your thoughts and your emotions onto the earth. And slowly begin to raise your head. If you're using the blocks, take them out from underneath your thighs, set them out to the side for now. Lean back. Take your legs a little wider than hip width apart, and then just let them come from side to side. Allowing a little movement, a little circulation, a little fluidity to come back into your hips. Come off of anything you may be sitting on, although actually I do suggest sitting on a block or a bolster for our next pose, but you may also want a block on your legs. Coming into caterpillar pose. And that is just sitting up, legs straight out in front of you. So the bolster on your legs can feel very nice. I'm also going to suggest taking a couple of blocks, or one, you have to play around with it, and taking your forehead onto the blocks. Now this may feel uncomfortable here, in which case you might want to sit up on a block or some blankets just to raise your hips a little bit. And once again, asking yourself, what am I aware of in this present moment? Is there anything I need to grab that can make me just a bit more comfortable in this caterpillar pose and allow me to allow my muscles to relax so I can go deeper than the muscles and into the connective tissue? Last couple of breaths here. Slowly take your hands by your hips, press into your palms. Begin to lift your head and bring your torso upright. We're moving into our final pose, Savasana. I'm going to sit up on my bolster and mind the time for you. And I'm also going to invite you to either take traditional Savasana, where you're laying on your back, or go ahead and lay on your stomach. Really lay in whatever feels comfortable to you. And if you set an intention at the beginning of this practice, now is a great time to return to it. My intention for you was to balance the lower chakras, and the reason to balance those lower chakras is to get stuff done. I will have some journal prompts for you after Savasana. They will also be in the description box below. And for now, I'd like you to let go of any thought. So let yourself drink in the benefits of this short practice. Short practices can be really effective, and they can be a really needed break in our very, very busy lives. So relax, release tension. Notice any changes from the beginning of this practice to this moment, right here, right now. And just be until you hear my voice again. Allow your breath to begin to deepen as you feel everywhere your body is in touch with the earth. And as I read you the quote that I read in the beginning one more time, the true potential to clear your chakras exists in the conscious awareness of the present moment. And that was from Della Reside. Begin to take any little movements you need, maybe turning your head from side to side, or letting your chin fall to your chest and then letting that neck open up towards the back, wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe on your next inhale, stretch your arms up above your head and really get a great full body stretch, maybe wiggling a little side to side. And if you would rather stay in Savasana, please do so, as long as you'd like to. And if you're moving on, go ahead and bend your knees, take the soles of your feet to the mat, and let your legs fall to either side. Take a few deep breaths here. Begin to push into your palms and walk yourself upright into an easy seated position. Inhale, take the palms of your hands together in front of your heart, really pushing into those middle fingers. Elbows come out to either side. Thumbs come into the breastbone. Nice long spine. Bowing the head over your hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and pain. And may you be balanced. And go ahead and begin to let your eyes open, taking in your mat, maybe raising your head, taking in the rest of the room or outside. If you are moving on, I hope you have a wonderful day and you feel very balanced. If you have a few more minutes, go ahead and grab a journal and grab a pen. I have just a few journaling prompts for you. Where do you still feel unbalanced? You spent most of the summer coming down the lower chakras. Little heart, which is the bridge between the upper and the lower chakras, and a lot of solar plexus, sacral, and root chakras. Where do you still feel unbalanced? And when it comes to the solar plexus, do you feel confident? Just right on that. And the sacral, do you feel inspired? And the root, do you feel focused? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click the like button so that other people can enjoy some free yoga. If you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell. Go out and have a balanced, inspired day.